Well, it won't be long before Georgia watermelons will be rolling out of the fields and into a grocery store near you. But this year has been very challenging for producers.
Recently, the Monitor's Mark Wildman paid a visit to one longtime Georgia watermelon producer to get a first-hand look at how the crop is doing.
In Wilcox County, longtime watermelon producer Don Wood is looking at a crop of melons that has seen a lot of rain.
Well, it's been rough. It's been the wettest spring and early growing season that I've ever seen. It's been very, very wet.
He has been growing watermelons all of his life, so when he says conditions are challenging, he is pulling from many decades of experience. As he walks through this field, it does not take long to see what the problem has been here.
It's just like bogging. It's like going down a wet road, a wet dirt road. When you get out in a field that's wet, you're just going to make a mess.
But as he looks deeper in the plants, things do not look so bad. In fact, the crop is doing well.
Well, right now we're setting fruit, and we're right on time. We're right on schedule. This is the time we like to set fruit. I love to be setting fruit around Mother's Day and the week after Mother's Day, so that's exactly where we are. That puts us on a June 10, June 12th start to cut and harvest. So we're right where we want to be. So the fruit that you see is just been set in the last few days, and so it's right where we want it to be.
Georgia is known for many crops, and watermelons are one of them. Earlier in the year, the public eats watermelons from South America. Then they eat melons from Florida. Then comes the Georgia crop that we consume most of the summer. But this year, things were a little bit behind schedule.
It's varied. You know, some of the fields look good, both mine and my neighbors. Some of them look good, some of them look very good, and some of them don't. We were able to get most of the crop in, even though it was a little bit late. We've had pretty good luck with it considering. We really have.
Before we can throw one of these watermelons in our grocery cart, the crop has to make it out of the field, though. And what farmers need now is for the rain to hold back a bit.
The season is always worrisome. It's always stressful. Too much rain can bring in disease, and you really don't want that. When you have so much rain, it's like it was last year, you fight to help the melon not take up water. You need to keep the water off the field as much as you can. If you want, that's one reason we plan on well-drained land, because if melons sit in water very long, these melons you see here, it's very wet there, but if you see the middles are open and that water will run out, and by tomorrow it'll be dry where we can walk through it, and it won't affect the roots at that point. But if it was flat and the water couldn't get off, this kind of rain, 6 inches of rain, we'd be out of the game.
Traditionally, the watermelon market peaks on the 4th of July, but Georgia watermelon demand has been increasingly popular all summer long. It won't be long before these tiny watermelons grow into a tasty fruit to feed us all. And while they feed us, they will also feed the state's economy with an overall farm gate value of over $100 million. Reporting from Rochelle, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.